Hey everyone, it's Joe here. I know I haven't made a video in forever. I've lost the capability of talking about nothing at the camera. I'm actually on a channel, a YouTube collab channel called Genderqueer Chat every Friday, so you can always catch me there. I do make a video once a week. You don't see it on my personal channel. What's been new in my life? Well, something interesting has happened. My neighbors, if you don't know, I live in a farmhouse out in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of a soybean field. And it's a main house with an in-law suite built into it. And I rent the in-law suite. And the main house is also a rental unit. And prior to this, it was a husband and a wife and a mother-in-law and his 20-year-old son. There were several people living next door. And they were super nice people. They were my friends. I quite enjoyed having them as neighbors. They moved out on Saturday, which, is sad because I liked having the company. But the biggest freak out is that they mowed the lawn, which is, I don't know if you've ever seen out front there, but it's about 350 feet to the road. And they plowed the driveway, which I don't know if you know, it's about 350 feet to the road. And because it's in the middle of a soybean field, it blows over extremely badly in the winter. You can snow blow it, and an hour later it's blown right back over. And it was the biggest source of stress in my life last winter that I don't think I've ever been so stressed out in my life as I was about that fucking driveway. So the neighbors were very sweet and told me, don't worry, we always take care of it. I mean, we have to go to work too and so forth. Well, November 26th, they moved out. They vamoosed. So I am now all alone in a big house in the middle of nowhere in the middle of a soybean field. So I knew it was coming and I prepared for it. So I bought an SUV. I know. It's a beater. It's a winter beater. I should show it. It's dark out. Of course it's dark out. It's a Dodge Durango, which is like the biggest fucking most obnoxious thing you've ever seen in your life. It's a V8 engine. It's a 4x4. It guzzles gas like nothing I've ever experienced. But I knew what I was getting into. My criteria for buying a winter beater was like under $3,000, 4x4 capability, deep, like high wheel clearance, and I wanted snow tires. Now this guy who sold it to me, he kind of screwed up. He said he couldn't. He said he found me snow tires and he put them on. But they are not snow tires. They're all season, but they're brand new. And brand new tires on an SUV is hard to come by. So that's probably worth over $1,000 right there. I've driven it a few times. I do kind of love it, sadly. I moved a mattress to my mother's. I moved a snowblower. Oh, yeah, those other things. So my friend Allie gave me a snowblower. Thank God, because I didn't even own one. It's a piece of shit, rusted out piece of shit, but it works. So I don't care about the POS factor at all. But my friend Paul got it working. It wasn't working, but now it's working. We somehow got it into this back end of this SUV, and I drove it home, and my neighbors helped me get it down. So I'm set for the winter. I have a large vehicle with high wheel clearance, which should get me down that driveway if there's a foot or less of snow. If it's a foot or more of snow, I now have a snowblower to kind of deal with it. Hopefully Harold the farmer will also help me out in a pinch. The other freakish thing is I'm alone. I mean, I love it. I love to sing and I love to be loud. And I don't know, one of the reasons I'm sometimes hesitant to make videos at home is because I always think the neighbors can hear me because they're often on the veranda and the door's right there and we have a shared porch. But yeah, I can kind of be as loud and proud as I want. And I've always liked living alone, but this is crazy. This is alone in the wilderness tonight. I mean, it's quite crazy out here. I'm not scared. I'm not freaked. It's quiet as can fucking be. Can you hear this? That's the heat. That's the sound of the furnace going. I mean, really. No horns beeping, no babies crying, no crazy people across the street screaming at the sky. I mean, it's a nice life. So I'm gearing up for the winter. I've been going under my SAD light every morning, and I've actually situated it above my treadmill. So it forces me to go on the treadmill every day for about 10 to 15 minutes. It's the last day of November today. I started this probably in October and I've only missed 2 days. So I'm pretty proud of myself. That's really good. And I feel great. This time last year, I think I was a kind of a seasonal affected mess, disordered mess. I was sleeping all the time. I still napped quite a bit. I just had dental work here, yesterday. And it really took the wind out of me. I've napped like all evening and then I napped yesterday after the appointment. But on the whole, my mood is very high and good and I feel great. I'm excited about life. I'm excited about my new vehicle, even though it's for emergency. I keep telling people it's for emergencies only. I've driven it maybe 3 times because it's too much of a beast on gas and I'll only drive it for bad weather and moving shit, hauling shit. Hey, do you need shit hauled? I can haul your shit. I'm that guy with the truck now. Yay! What else did I want to say? I have a shitload of subscribers. So I just want to shout out to all my happy subscribers. I don't know. I guess a lot of you came off of Genderqueer Chat, which I'm very grateful for. Yay! Yay, genderqueers! And I think there's a bunch who are really into my extreme couponing, which I do. Yes, I'm an extreme couponer, so I've been heavy into that for the last few months. It's kind of thrilling. I really enjoy it. It's zen. It's I like the mathematics of it. I like shopping, and I also like stockpiling. I'm a bit of a hoarder, I'll admit it. Especially living out here in the country. If I'm ever snowed in for several days, I don't have to worry. Actually, last summer when I went away out west, my friend Christine house sat for me for a week, and she doesn't drive. And so my aunt picked her up and dropped her off at my house, and she was here for a week by herself with a bike to go, like, I don't know, an hour for 15 kilometers down the road to the nearest town. And but she said she was fine. Like, there was more food here than she could ever eat in a lifetime, and she, you know, really, she said the selection was quite large. She had no problems. So it's nice to know that I kind of have everything. I kind of have 3 of everything that I need. And then I also donate to the food banks and to friends and family. Like, I try and get things for free, extreme couponing, and I've really been quite successful at it lately. Although last week I lost all my Canadian coupons. I don't know where the hell they went. I'm beside myself. So this is the American batch, and I'll do some cross-border shopping a little bit later. The other thing is quilting. Oh yeah, I'll just grab it. I made a quilt. A couple things. I made a quilt. Let's see. Sorry about that. Okay, so this week I made actually almost a full-size quilt. I have to do it, but it's this cute little owl fabric. And then I made these blocks, which are kind of surrounded. Well, it's kind of hard to see. So there's the purple, the green, and the yellow. Sorry, the orange. And then each block, and it's repeated several times. So I'm just gonna bind that. Actually, I love the border too. I just did that on Sunday. I did that on Sunday. I was bored and I did that on Sunday. And on Saturday, I made 2 tote bags, which are kind of hideously ugly. And I'm almost hesitant to even show you these. But I was trying to learn angles. I've never done angles before. So this is a tote bag with greens and blues. And it's got a white kind of repurposed lining. And the other one. So, not exactly the most attractive things in the world. However, I was learning how to do angles, and I'm proud of myself. It's got the Handmade by Joe tag in it. Now, I guess I was thinking about raffling these tote bags off. So, to my YouTube viewers, because I know a lot of people who are on this channel are sometimes here because they quilt, or maybe you just need a tote bag. But, comment below, or, yeah, comment below, how should we do this? Or send me a message, and I will pick names out of a hat. Seriously, seriously. And one can have one, and one can have the other. And I will mail them to you at my expense. So, if you want a handmade tote by Joe, comment below, and then I will message you for your snail mail address. Like, when I pick the winner, I'll message you, and you need to send me your snail mail address. And there we go. And also, a couple more points of note. Shoot, we're getting on the time here. Some months ago, I was doing the What's in My Purse video, and I said that I had a postcard list, and that if you wanted to be on my postcard list, to message me your snail mail address. And some people did, and I've actually forgotten and left you off the list. So if you would do that again, please, I'm so sorry. There's 2 people that I have sent postcards to from my last trip out west, Angelou and Poetic Lunacy, I think. But if anybody else wants to be on my postcard list, you have to personal message me using the YouTube feature, and or email me at montyollie@gmail.com, and I will add you to my postcard list. I promise you. Although I haven't been traveling lately, and I might not be for some time, but that's okay. I'll still put you on my postcard list, so you'll be on it for life. Okay, so tote bags, message me or comment below. Postcard list, life out in the country by myself. And Genderqueer Chat if you want to see me every week, which is, you know, I don't want to see me every week, but there you go. And catch you guys later. Bye-bye.